Blue Steve here. Okay, remember when I uploaded that video on how to make slide notes? Well, that's only for if you're making a new song, but if you're like on LMMS. So I'm basically showing you how to like add the slide notes on a song that isn't by you, but you want to make a cover on it on LMMS. Basically, if even though you upload a MIDI, import the MIDI, like the slide notes won't get imported as well, because the MIDI doesn't have those slide notes, unlike FLPs. So I'm going to show you how to add them. It's pretty much it's pretty unfortunate though, like maybe a pain, but it's not that hard to get them all in unless your song has a crazy amount of slide notes. I'm going to do Omnipresent from the Sonic.exe mod as an example. As you can see, I'm not really finished, but I've only gone up to like some part at the tails part. But I'm going to show you like one of them. So basically what you want to do is you could also like get the FLP on the FL Studio. You can just use the trial version. It's not like that bad. Let's just start with tails though. Okay. It's pretty difficult to move. Okay. So like if we zoom in closer, this is how the slide note thing is done. I'm gonna do snap to grid. No. Let's do this one. There we go. This okay, I found it. It's this part. We're trying to add in these slides. So I'm gonna compare like with this, basically the length of this. So let me just get it set up. You wanna so basically this. I've already done it just to show you. So yeah, I can try doing it again. Basically, it's gonna take some scrolling, but I'm gonna show you like quick methods. So basically, this is how you do it for this slide. There are some important things. First off, we have to find out where the slide starts. So that's the point. So it's right at the beginning of this note. We're also gonna need the piano roll to just compare. So we're looking at this note, B6. Well, this is B3, like yeah. So it's basically this note, and the slide starts here. So let's go back to our automation editor. So it's here. Yeah. So if you're like good at the bass, if you're good at music, if like you can like find it quick, I don't know. Well, it's basically in bar 3, and it's half of this fourth. It's at the second half of this fourth beat of bar 3, the fourth crotchet beat, whatever you want to call it. So go to bar 3, the fourth, and this is it's here. So we're gonna change this. So and the slide starts right on the beginning of the note. So we need to put it here. And now I have to count how many notes, semitones it goes up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it might be a bit tricky, but not too hard. You just need to listen. You need listening skills basically to be able to do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4 goes up by 4. Yeah, but we aren't just gonna write 4. We're gonna write 400 because that's how just LMMS does this thing. But made a mistake. It's not supposed to go here. Maybe it is, but okay. Yeah. And now that we know it's supposed to go up 4 semitones, which is 400 cents on the pitch thing, we have to find out where does this end. So it ends on half of this note, and back to the piano roll, it's half of this note is right here. So long while. So this is where this note is supposed to be. Sorry, this is where this note is supposed to be, and it ends on half of this, and then the slide part ends on half this note, and it's supposed to be here. Imagine this whole part is the note. Yeah, so this has to go up by 400 cents. Yeah, that's basically like how long should the slide be lasting, and then make sure, and this is like going back down, so make sure it doesn't do that. So you have to like make the same thing that continues here. You can just like type in the new value, and then here's another important part. When it has to go back to the normal pitch, you should like put it to the highest, like 1 of 192. So scrolling back down, then zooming it in, you should like put at 0 right. No, not there. Right here. So like just really quickly at light speed, let's say. At light speed it just goes back down. Well, I don't know if it will be as same. I don't know if the audio will be as same as the FOPs, like how it sounds. Well, it's really fast, so like might not be able to hear at all. Even though if you slow the BPM real slow, you try that once, it doesn't. You can't even feel it go down. Like can't even feel this part, this 1 out of 192 part, like where it just quickly goes down. You can't even like hear it. So it's basically like it's a normal thing. Okay, and I realized something, like even like for the next slide, the as you can see it starts here, and this is where the other note starts, so I have to move this here basically. Well, again, that still won't affect it, so let's put that to 400, and there we go. That's one note slide done. Now for the other one, it also goes up by 400 cents, and it's the same, and the slide is the same length, so it basically can do the same thing. So yeah, it starts on the half of this note. Sorry, not that one. Okay, here. Half of this note, which is like here, on the first beat of bar 4. So first beat of bar 4, and this one's only on the half, so the note should be here. So it slides up on half of the note. The slide finishes on half of the note, so this is where the slide where it finishes supposed to be. And then at the end of the note should go back to its original place, like pitch. So here's the part, and then change it to this. Okay, now I'm pretty confused what's gone. I think I found it. Oh, I forgot to do this, the length for this thing. Sorry. Okay, this goes up 400 cents. Sorry guys. And then it has to continue here. Okay, maybe you can use your fingers for marking, but since you can't see my fingers right now, okay, then we should slide back down. Make sure like you see this like subtle like thing, but when you come to when you've come to the point where it's like ends, when you see the slope, like the slope part like change more more like than this, you can see like change like with what, yeah, now this part when you see like the slope thing change. Okay, that's where it should be now. Comparison with, now let's just compare with the FOP in this one. Here's a slide note. So let's just go to this part. Okay, now for LMMS. Yeah, there we go. Pretty much really good. Okay, let's slow down the BPM, see if you can still hear it. Okay, maybe the slowest BPM is 10. Yeah, you can hear that. Okay, I might have to tweak that bit. Okay, where is it? Here it is. No, why the languages pop up? Okay. Okay. Hope this will work now. Yeah, that is better. Okay, and when it's boyfriend's turn, you don't need to like waste time and do the same thing over again. Just copy and paste it here, and but make sure to like add boyfriend's like pitch controller here first before disconnecting the other opponents. Here we go. Okay, let's switch back to normal tempo now. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's compare again. Yeah, pretty much the same. Yeah, pretty much done it right. So yeah, guys, when you're doing this like 101 out of like 192 notes, like when you wanna like end the slide, like make it go back to 0, has to be like right at where the note ends, not like one step after it. So yeah, now moving on to another part, I'll show you in the FOP. Just need to find it first. Here we go. You see how they like have different things, but like if you have perfect pitching or just common sense, like they actually have the same note. G sharp. Yeah. What they did is like, oops. Okay, like what they did is like they changed the pitch of this note, but not using any of these. Like with the note settings, they use this. See, like, where's it? Pitch here. So they pitched it up like there's a fine pitch, like this the stuff, like no properties basically, like all the stuff. I don't know what mod X, no mod Y means. I don't really use FL Studio, only for like when I made that Amoga sound font for my Sonic versus against Sonic plushie mod. I used the word against but not versus because like want to stand out. Okay, here's the pitch. You see, like this has to go one semitone, so they like pitched it up one semitone basically. Oh, oops. I want to type in the value. I can't type in the value for some reason. Like they can do this. Oh, I need to save it. Yeah, I need to press accept. Yeah. So you know what I mean. This part. I want to do the same thing, but using the same thing here, like the, you know, like the automation. How do you pronounce it? All this time I don't know how to pronounce it. Automation editor. So let's go to that part. It's right here. Yeah, basically the slide now is the same way in my Sonic plushie mod. So this one is a bit different. You have to use like yeah, like in my other one video about how to like put them in, mine had the same like slides and different notes but at the same pitch thing, but for that you just use this thing, but you use this like 109 1 out of 192 thing to like put it back to like the 0. Yeah, like, yeah, that's basically it. I mean, not it for this video, but I'm showing you this. So yeah, I think I'll just show you like another example later after I do this. So this should go up 100 semitones. Now let me open up the piano roll also. Okay, so I done the same thing basically here. So now it's not now that we're using these like block things, it's not necessary to use the 1 out of 192 thing. Getting tired of saying that. It's not necessary to use now. Okay, so basically here for these notes, now that you're like putting up by like 100 cents, so you do the same thing here, 100 cents. As you can see for tail style, it's like 100 cents more higher than it was supposed to be, because like you're basically fine tuning though, for fine tuning reasons. Before effects. That's before effects. Just so like here basically, okay, it starts from this note, which is like half, the second half of the first beat of bar 1. Let's go here. So it's supposed to go up by 100 semitones. See, but you see in tail styles, like, yeah, as I said, like for fine tuning reasons. So that's basically like the same principle but not sliding, like, so like goes like this, but it's supposed to be here but now it's here. So then these notes, pattern repeats but at the same different pitches. This will go up by 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 4 It's 400 cents, but it's 410 as I said before, fine tuning reasons. And then there's the pattern here. This before. There's no need to slow down to the slowest to check if it's like correct, because this isn't like the, it doesn't use the 100 out of 100 1 out of 192 thingy. As you can see, boyfriend is right on like the, like not 100 cents more than like tails though, because doesn't need it for like fine tuning. So as you so this is for this one. Omnipresent is like a great example for this basically. Yeah. Also nowadays newer songs have this like vibratos or maybe tremolos. LMMS has these plugins too. Like, I just don't know why I'm using this one. There's vibrato, but this just causes latency. And then there's like this like, I don't know if this new update has limited some things, like the alpha update. Maybe I should update my LMMS data, but I don't know if this new update limits some things. But it's a tremolo, like basically repeated notes, but this is basically for like some effects to make it sound good. I use this in when I like do the cover of Triple Trouble, like on those like double note parts on Xenophant's Act 2. Like, anyway, like enough of that. Basically, yeah, you know what I mean. So vibrato can't do on LMMS, which is like a bummer, but maybe you can do it in the pitch thing, but trying to make it as accurate as in the FLP are not really that guaranteed. So yeah, if you're making covers of like songs that have some sort of vibrato thing or something, like probably just use FL Studio or just use LMMS for like sake of saving the stuff. So like but at least you have the slides and everything. Yeah, basically, because the slides are one of the important aspects of the newer FNF songs. So you can like compose like the FNF songs nowadays. Yeah, this was like a pretty big tutorial, like just the hassle for the LMMS, because like the free alternative for FL Studio, I mean they're both good digital audio workstations. Well, I use LMMS because I can afford it basically. Pretty interesting. Now as I was gonna say, I was gonna show you like an example of one of my other songs. Okay, so here it's loaded now, so just waiting for, I used a lot of stuff apparently. It's almost there. There we go. Okay. So basically I use instruments, but we're worrying about the vocals. Here we go. This is my Sonic.exe mod. So I'll show you some examples of like the stuff. Yeah, I made a showcase video. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay. This one probably isn't very noticeable. I mean, you can notice it, but I completely forgot about this one. I don't know why. Okay, let's get to the slides. I can't really remember yes. This one is just like not a slide, but just changes it at some parts of the thing. Yeah, I use many of these so it doesn't like have to be the same sample of the note thing. Here's a slide. No. But this is another cool one though. But this one, I just like, I did not remove the notes, I used this for it, but this doesn't like change the pitch, but I can just change at the start how it does. So yeah, that's one way of detailed notes. Okay, I found the slide finally. Yes, good. Also, an extra thing. Okay, here's an extra. Here's one of my tremolo tests. You just don't really worry about the slide at this part. It's not really a slide anyway. But you can hear it go like hey, something like that. Just like, you know, those like opera singers, something like that. That's the tremolo. So yeah, like I use the same with triple treble. I'll show you later. Yeah, that's some sort of flavor you could add. Well, it's not food, it's like one detail I'll show you. Let's go to that one part. Wait. Oh no, I did not do it. Oh no, this is the wrong one. I did not do it on triple treble, I did it on quadruple quarrel. I haven't even started the slide notes for this one, but I did add some tremolo thingies, but they weren't there in the original, but I just added them. Turn off the instrumental. I just used a different song just to make it more accurate. It's similar to how it sounds in triple treble. Yeah, basically that's basically it for this video now. So if you did enjoy, if you found this helpful, also the extra stuff, like I know you can't do the vibrato, but still alright. Maybe you can at least like try with the pitch thing, but still can't be as accurate, but it still would sound good without it, basically. Like maybe if LMMS that makes a vibrato that without delay, that would be nice, but the way of setting it to make it as accurate as possible, might be a little bit hard, but that's alright. Well, it's always nice to be unique, but yeah, that's basically it. Hope you found this easy. Yeah, hope you understood this well, and good luck on making your songs, basically. Yeah, bye.